Hi everyone, this is the news from Western Armenia, especially for you.
Against lies and deception, Western Armenia Parliament discusses the Treaty of Sèvres. Shahmasur unique winged Khachkar, Sanahin Monastery, a medieval Armenian treasure. Zaruhi Kavaldjian, Western Armenia's first female doctor. Baku is trying to take Urartu from us. Mikael, Badalyan, Yeghern or Genocide. Vahanagorg, a symbol of survivor. Ruling party MP Agatangeghos claimed that all former Armenian leaders recognized Artsakh as part of Baku. The article argues that this is false and contradicts historical and legal documents. It states that Armenia ratified the Alma-Ata Delegation in 1992 with reservations that exclude territories which had exercised self-determination. Since Nagorno-Karabakh held an independence referendum in 1991, the article says Armenia never recognized Artsakh as part of Baku, though that declaration. It also claims that no former Armenian leaders signed any document recognizing Artsakh as part of Azerbaijan. According to the article, Pashinyan was the first Armenian leader to do so in 2022 and 2023. The author describes attempts to blame former leaders as political manipulation. On June 10, the 20th online session of the National Assembly of the Republic of Western Armenia was held with 50 deputies participating. A report was represented on the historical and legal significance of the Treaty of Sèvres and the idea of its ratification. It was noted that June 2022 has been observed for 10 years as the symbol day of the treaty's ratification. The treaty was described as one of the key documents of the Armenian people's historical rights. Speaker Neri Harutsunyan presented the agenda for the upcoming parliamentary session. Committee reports, future plans, and the government's report will be discussed. The session will be broadcast live on Facebook. The 10th century winged Khachkar discovered in Shahmasur is one of the most unique examples of Armenian medieval heritage. It features carved sandals that reflects Armenian scientific and architectural achievements. The sandal uses Armenian letters to present the number from 1 to 12. Experts consider it is the second oldest Armenian sandal after the one as the Zaruhi Cathedral. The Shahmasur Khachkar is also one of only 2 known Khachkars in the world with such a timekeeping system. An inscription asks people to remember its founder, Stepanos, in their prayers. It remains an important symbol of Artsakh's Armenian cultural heritage. Sanahin Monastery in Lori province is one of the most Armenia's important historical and spiritual monuments. Founded in 10th century, it became a major center of education, science, and culture. Under the Bagratuni and Khachkar dynasties, it flourished and attracted many scholars. The complex includes churches, a library, a bell tower, and many Khachkars. Theology, medicine, science, and the art were taught there. Together with Hakhbat Monastery, Sanahin is included on UNESCO's World Heritage List. Today, it remains a symbol of Armenia's rich heritage. June 10 marks the death anniversary of Zaruhi Kavaldjian 1877 to 1969, known as Turkey's first female doctor. Born in Adapazarh, she studied medicine in Chicago when women in the Ottoman Empire were forbidden from receiving medical education. After graduating in 1903, she returned home and became the country's first female physician. Due to restoration under Abdul Hamid II, she worked with her father and taught biology at the American College. Later, she continued medical and contributed work during World War I. She eventually settled in Constantinople and served the local community as a doctor. Her life remains an inspiring example of dedication and service. Azerbaijani media recently presented an Urartian inscription in Nakhichevan as a new discovery. Urartologist Mikael Badalyan says the inscription has been known since 1988 and studied by Armenian and international scholars. It describes the campaigns of Urartian king Ispuhini and Menua. Badalyan believes the key question is why Azerbaijan is promoting it now after years of denying Urartian presence in Yeghern. He suggests the renewed attention may have political motives. According to him, historical heritage is increasingly used in political narratives. He stresses that such issues should be evaluated based on scientific facts. Words carry legal and political importance, especially when describing crimes against humanity. The Armenian word Yeghern means a great catastrophe of tragedy but has no legal definition. It contrasts genocide is a clearly defining term in international law. It recognizes the organized nature of the crime and the responsibility of the fermenter. Recognition of genocide is linked to justice, accountability, and historical truth. Therefore, using the term genocide is both a legal and moral position. Justice begins with naming the truth correctly. The 160-year-old Vahanagorg is one of the most remarkable examples of Armenian carpet weaving. During the genocide against Armenians, a mother divided the carpet into two parts and gave them to the daughters before they were separated. She told them the carpet would protect them and help them reunite one day. About 52 years later, the sisters met by chance in an Armenian church in New York. They united both themselves and two parts of the carpet. Today, the Vahanagorg is displayed at the Armenian Carpet Museum in Yerevan. It symbolizes resilience, family, bonds, and hope.
This was all for today's news. If you want something to learn and you want something to know, you can easily find Western Armenia's website and read everything there. Thank you for watching.